Manx Radio Sport.
FC Isle of Man just trying to, I think, suss things out and then try and get the ball up to Dean and to Sean Doyle up front.
Here is Steve Whitley on the halfway line, winning it back. Under pressure now from Jack Anderson. Wants to feed it to the edge of the box. There's Sean Doyle into Dean Pennington. Gets it back on his left foot. Bends one for goal. Save from Gidley. Danny Gerrard on the rebound. Puts it in the back of the net. But the flag goes up for offside there. So FC Isle of Man, they've got the ball in the back of the Longridge Town net. But the linesman's flag went up very quickly there. They work it through the centre. Whitley to Doyle. To Pennington on the right edge of the box. Cut inside on his left foot. Down low to Jordan Gidley's right. Good save from the Longridge goalkeeper. Tapped in by Gerrard, but he's offside, Tony.
Yeah, great effort by Dean Pennington. And the goalkeeper had to stretch full for that one.
Short pass to the right hand side, halfway inside the FC Isle of Man half to Sherry. Back to Killian. That's a heavy touch though. And Van Wyk has stepped in on the angle on the edge of the box. He's pulled it back to Harvey Roberts. And Longridge Town have punished. A really poor mistake by the FC Isle of Man defence. FC Isle of Man 0, Longridge Town 1. Play back into the path of Adam Killian on the right edge of his box. It was a heavy touch. Matthew Van Wyk stepping in to win it back. The goalkeeper backtracked. Van Wyk, the angle was all against him, but just calmly looked up, swept it across the box to the on-running Harvey Roberts, who has tapped it into an empty net. And after a slow start from both sides, it is a gift that has put the visitors in front with just over 7 minutes gone. Danny Gerrard, that was a nice ball from Jack McVeigh through the lines to Gerrard. Out to the right-hand side, Steve Whitley picking up on the right edge of the box. Trying to get to the byline. Cuts it back across goal! Oh, and off the post! And it's come off the foot of Connor Newton and out to the left-hand side. Jack Anderson clears up the left flank for Longridge Town. It all happened in a matter of moments. Van Wyk tries to keep it in play over on that left-hand flank on the halfway line. Can't quite do so. Well, the closest FC Isle of Man have come to threatening the Longridge Town goalmouth, and it was nearly a Longridge Town man that put it into the back of his own net there. Down the right-hand side, Steve Whitley, he beat his marker for pace with a bit of movement to the byline, whipped it back across goal at the near post. Connor Newton trying to sort his feet out. It deflects off his foot, Tony, and onto the near post.
Yeah, if he hadn't got it, Sean Doyle was there right on the edge, wasn't he? And Sean was frustrated that it didn't get through to him.
Newton, and that's cleared into the FC Isle of Man half, and that is indeed half-time, and plenty of work for Paul Jones and this Ravens team to do at half-time because they trail. It is FC Isle of Man 0, Longridge Town 1. Callum Sherry now offering support, halfway inside the Longridge Town half. Cuts in field up against the blue shirts here. Sherry goes down under the challenge. It's Van Wyk who's left the boot in, and that's going to be a free kick, and there's a bit of a coming together there between, I think it's Callum Sherry and Jacob Bridges there. So it looks like a few words being exchanged between the two sides of the referee, George
Sherry
Corrie.
Could be in trouble here.
George Corrie may just have a little bit of work here, but Tony, from the way we saw it, Callum Sherry went down under a challenge from Matthew Van Wyk, and he's reacted to Jacob Bridges, by the looks of it, of Longridge Town.
Personally, myself, I didn't think it was a free kick.
Jacob Bridges as well, and Callum Sherry, so he's going to have at least a word with both of them to wait to see what happens here. It's a yellow card for Callum Sherry, so FC Isle of Man's first booking of the game. And Jacob Bridges, it's a yellow card, and he has already been booked. He is off. So Jacob Bridges is off for Longridge Town for his involvement in this particular disagreement. So both were booked, but Jacob Bridges already booked in this second half, and Longridge Town, with just under half of the normal time in this first half remaining, are down to 10 men. Out to the left-hand flank. Looks like a change could be coming again for FC Isle of Man. We'll see that in a moment. Baines. Watson around 35 yards out. Looks in field. There's Whitley. Onto his left. Whitley! Just wide of the left post. Pulled the trigger nicely, did Steve Whitley there. It was Carl Watson. He just bided his time. Looked through the lines right in front of him. Whitley was able to just, after he had his back to goal, turn onto his left foot. It's an arrowing drive, Tony. Gidley diving up to his left, just wide of the post.
That was quality by Steve Whitley. Great strike, great turn. A lot of pace on it. Caught the goalkeeper out, but just to the goalkeeper's left-hand side.
25 yards or so from goal. And you just feel at this point, with around a minute of normal time remaining in this second half by our reckoning, if FC Isle of Man are going to produce some magic, they need to in the next few moments. Pennington steps up. It's over the wall. Bent to goal. Good save by Gidley to tip it over the top. Brilliant save from the Longridge Town goalkeeper. It's whipped over the wall from Pennington. For a split second, it looked destined to dip into the net, but Jordan Gidley on his right-hand side, he's not really had much to do in this second half, but it's a wonderful acrobatic tip save over the bar, Tony.
It was dipping, wasn't it? I think it was going in.
Back to McDonald here, into the box to the back post. That's deflected, I think, off. Is it Ben Trafford? Is it deflected off? It doesn't matter, because that is the end, and it is FC Isle of Man's first defeat of the season. FC Isle of Man 0, Longridge Town 1.
Manx Radio Sport.